Las Vegas Aces, fresh off an emphatic victory over Connecticut. Their win total for the season now 30.5. The over juiced to -125, the under -105. Anything you like here, Drew?
Yeah, this is one of the tougher win totals to handicap, Jay, and it's mostly just because the changes to this roster really make this a very different type of team to price this year. They were a very well constructed roster, particularly their starting and closing five last year, where they had a ball handler in Chelsea Gray. They had the best roll and cut big in the association with Asia Wilson, and then they were surrounded with shooters, and two of those three shooters are now gone. Tiffany Hayes and Kelsey Plum no longer aces. And they bring in Jewel Lloyd, who is an upgraded ball handler, but it's going to take a little bit of time to sort of find chemistry with this unit, particularly now that they don't have as much shooting. So I feel like we saw some of those growing pains in their opener, where they got absolutely boat raced by the Liberty, who were shooting quite poorly and still had no problem getting the win. But as you kind of put the pieces together, this should be a team that is better defensively this year than they were last year. And once we see some chemistry develop between Lloyd and Wilson, I'm thinking that the offense will be as good even without the shooting. So I'm going to lean over here, but it's going to be a very, very narrow call, and it's going to take some growth, particularly from their top two players.
Yep, slight lean under for me here. I don't disagree with anything you said, but I do think that the depth has perhaps taken a hit, and that is always the hidden thing with these win totals, is just resilience to injury, which perhaps isn't there with this team. Some defensive question marks, to your point, that got exposed in that opener against Liberty, and there may be some growing pains as they adjust to the roster turnover, so I'll lean slight under here.